once again, the Dallas Cowboys defense proved they still suck. Honestly, and it might be time to start looking into firing Matt Eberflus because whatever he's doing, it's not working. I don't know if it's a personnel issue and the Micah trade was more impactful than I thought it was, or it's just fundamentally flawed from a schematic point because Jacoby Brissett. Now, granted, these 3 games he's played as a starter, he's looked solid to good. I'm not gonna lie. Right today, and he played really, really well. In the last week against, was it the Packers? Not the Packers. Packers, I think. Packers and Colts, I think. I think those are 2 teams he played. He looked really well there too. So it's like, he's not terrible, right? Kyler Murray is injured. He's been gone for like 3 weeks now. Jacoby Brissett has played really well in his absence. I'll give him credit for that. Shout out to their offensive coordinator. He did a pretty good job, right? It's just, you allow Jacoby Brissett of all teams to cook you. If you really want to make the playoffs and have a chance at the Super Bowl, and you can't even stop Jacoby Brissett, what are you going to do against Jalen Hurts or Baker Mayfield or even a Sam Darnold at this point? Like, what are you going to do, right? A Brock Purdy, a Matthew Stafford. You don't stand a chance. Like, you can't allow the performance you did against a team like this. And honestly, your offense wasn't playing all that well either. They only scored 10 points, but one of them was a special teams touchdown. So I only count that. So you really only scored 10 out of the 17 points. So it's like, and the other one was kind of towards the end of the game in the fourth quarter, where the game was not necessarily out of reach. It was like, you were down, 17 points at that point. So it's like, again, the game wasn't out of reach. I want to call it like a garbage time touchdown, but you know what I mean? So like, when your offense isn't playing Super Bowl, supreme, best team in the league type offense, you're going to lose every single time. And I'm just tired of saying it over and over again. Something is wrong. You make a trade, please. Go see if you can get Trey Hendrickson from the Bengals. Go see if you can get Max Crosby from the Raiders. Because you could have had Jalen Phillips, but I guess you guys wasn't interested in him. So it's like, what are you doing? Jerry Jones, make a trade. I did hear you say you're making a trade tomorrow at the deadline. So it's like, do something, please. Your team really needs it badly. Like, if you have an outside chance of making the playoffs already. So now you have 9 games left. 9 games left. You have 5 losses and a tie. You already have an outside chance of making the playoffs. You have 9 games left, 5 losses, and a tie. You're already looking really, really bad, and your defense sucks. The only saving grace you have is your offense, and Dak these last couple of weeks has not been playing to his usual standards either. So it's like, something got to change if y'all want to make it playoffs. The Cardinals have an outside chance too. I'll get them to them in a minute. But the Cowboys, do something bad, please. Cardinals, Joey Brissett, like I said earlier, last 3 games he's played really well. Give him credit for that. Maybe Kyler Murray might be a little overpaid after all. Maybe it might be a schematic thing and he's just going up against really bad defenses. I don't think that's the case. He played the Colts really well. I think he played the Packers. He played pretty well as well. So it's like, he's not playing terrible competition either. So he's like, he's pretty good for what he's doing. The running game, pretty good. Overall, your offense played pretty well. Marvin Harrison, 7 catches, 96 yards, and a touchdown. That route in the goal line for that touchdown, that was great. That's who they wish he is every single time. And he can be that. He has shown that. Hopefully he keeps it up. Really, really excited for him. Excited to see what he can do. Shout out to him overall. Shout out to the Cowboys. You suck. And America loves it. Cardinals, you suck. You don't suck. You keep games close. You just can't finish games. If you can learn how to finish games, you'd be a really annoying team to beat. Not necessarily a great team, just a really, really annoying team. But until you get that figured out, you suck too. But hey, you enjoyed Monday Night Football. Let me know in the comments while you're down there. Have a good day. Drink water. Bye.